Hello everyone, Gun Chronicles here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over some more of the modlets that I created for the game. Specifically, I'll be covering my better blade trap, better electric fence post, better electric trap experience points, the fence, soda, fountain, water cooler, and tier 6 toilet loot modlets that I've made. So we got a lot to cover, and let's hop on into it. If you like this kind of content, then don't forget to rough up that like button, and a subscription is always appreciated. And let's head over here to the testing area, and we'll start off with the blade trap. Yes, the good old blade trap. These things are awesome to use for Horde Night. Unfortunately, they do break fairly easy. The standard vanilla game blade traps have 2,000 hit points, but the way the Fun Pimps coded them and set them up in the game, the blade traps do not give you the full use of those 2,000 hit points. It's the only trap that's set up with a breaking percentage and a broken percentage, and as a result it's only good for about 1,500 hit points worth of use. After that, it's broken. Let me explain. When the hit points fall down to 1,000, that is considered the breaking point, and that is when you will notice the animation for it changes. That's when the blades look like they're starting to get bent and it starts sparking and smoking. It's signaling you that it's at its half-life point. It's down to 1,000 hit points. After that, when it hits 500 hit points, it is then broken. It stops working altogether. I think the Fun Pimps set it up this way in order to get a variable animation on it, which is cool, but the drawback to that is you don't get the full usage of all the hit points for the thing. And when I did my mod for this one, I tried changing those percentages. It's set for 50% for the breaking percentage and 25% for the broken percentage. I tried to change them to 30% and 15% respectively, and when I did that, it completely messed up the animation for this thing. It does not start out all nice and flat and level. It automatically starts out looking like it's at its half-life point. The blades are all bent and it's sparking and smoking. So there is something coded, I believe, in the Unity section of the game that does not like having those XML values changed. So I'm just kind of stuck with, I was stuck with having to leave them at 50% and 25%. I also tried to remove those altogether, and that really didn't work. The blade trap would not work at all with those percentages removed. So I have yet to find a workaround for that, unfortunately, which meant in order to get more usage out of them, I had to really increase the hit points on them. So instead of the standard 2,000 hit points, I bumped it up to 6,000 for them. And also on my modified version, instead of doing just 20 points of damage to the zombies, my modified version does 25 points. Also, each time the blade trap is getting used or taking a hit, it was getting 4 hit points worth of damage. I reduced that down to 2 hit points worth of damage. So between me decreasing the amount of damage that it gets and increasing its hit points, this thing will typically last through an entire Horde night without you having to worry about running out and repairing the thing. Another thing that I modified on it was you can now actually shoot arrows and bullets through this thing. It doesn't take damage from that. Here, let me see, no damage. It is still fine. Show you the wood block. Did take damage from the bullets, but you can safely shoot through them now and not have to worry about damaging the thing by friendly fire, so to speak. And so with my changes to it, you now get 4,500 hit points worth of use out of this thing, and which makes it a lot nicer to use. And what do you say we get a couple of get a reload in first, get a couple of volunteers over here to give it a try. I would say we get a couple of zombie bikers. Let's have them look at me. There we go. How you doing, Buzz? Oops. Might help if I remember to turn the thing on. That was cutting it close. That's right, dumbass. Remember to turn the thing on for it to work. I hate when I have a dumbass moment. But as you can see, they work quite well. Here, let's run another batch through them. What do you say? As long as we're here, we'll just have some fun. Come on, Buzz. Let's see if we can get one to go on either side. Oh yeah. We'll just take a little off the top. That's right. There we go. But that's the better blade trap. And I also, while I was at it, I got tired of the electric fence posts going bad on me as well. I did not enjoy having to go out and repair those in the middle of Horde night. That was kind of a pain in the butt. So as a result, the original electric fence posts have 200 hit points, and they take 50% damage as they're being used. So basically, like half of a hit point is how they're degrading as they're getting used. Well, I upped it to 1,000 hit points and 25% damage on for what they receive while they're being used. So these also last for an entire Horde night now. And since these are on, what do you say we plus I was wanting to do a little bit of experiment. If you'll notice, these are on. Ouch. But I have this fence here. This one is all the way off to the side. Well, I can walk through here and not get shocked. So I want to see if zombies will do the same thing. So what do we say, get a couple Arlene's in here. Hey girl, how's it going? I'll just stand right here. Let's see if she comes through. Well, would you look at that? Totally ignored it. You'd rather go through the fence and get the crap shocked out of you, huh? Okay. I guess Arlene's a masochist. Here you go, girl. thank you for your cooperation in this testing venture. Well, that's kind of interesting to learn. I wonder if they'll do that again. Let's see if we can repeat the experiment. To Orleans. Yeah, I'm right here. Right here. I'm right here. And no. Okay. I don't think so. All right. Fire it up, baby. Yeah, there we go. Here, let me give you some hot dogs to hold so you can cook them up for me. No? Okay. All right. Well, there you go. But, okay. Well, now I know. Zombies will totally ignore that little gap, but you yourself can get through. It gives me, that's good to know. It gives me some ideas. But, I think we can safely turn these off now. There we go. Now, and since I was updating and modifying the blade traps and the electric fences, I also changed the electric trap experience points. And when you know, I'm getting thirsty. Hold on, we'll just go in God mode here real quick. And now we're all fixed. There we go. The advantages of being on the test range and not an actual playthrough. You can do cool little things like that, and it doesn't matter. But on the regular electric trap experience points, which I believe is governed over here under the advanced engineering perk, under the intellect tree. Here we go, right down here. And where is it? Here we go. On level 3 of advanced engineering, this is where once you sink a point into this, you will gain 50% of the normal experience points given for killing a zombie if they're killed with an electrical trap. Well, originally it's 20%. I have my mod installed, so it is now 50%. And when you go up to level 4, the original one would give you 35%. My mod now has increased it, as you can see up in the description there. It's 75% now. And then when you finally get up to the very max level, level 5 for advanced engineering, you would then get 50%. Well, my mod ups that to 95%. So you're not getting a full 100% for an electrical trap kill, but you are getting a lot more than what the original vanilla game was giving you, which was 20%, 35, and 50. Mine starts out at 50%, then goes to 75, then 95. So it's well worth using the electrical traps now. You're not losing out on experience points. I always thought that was kind of lame that they set it up. Basically, you're getting penalized for using the traps by losing out on experience points. I just don't get their philosophy on that. It's like you're sinking the points into the perk, and to actually get the trap, you either have to buy it at the traders, or you're having to scrounge around and find all the materials and resources you need to craft the thing. Very rarely you will find the traps in loot. You're either buying them or you're having to make them yourselves. And why the fun pimps want to penalize you for for using the traps when you're already putting points into these things and sinking resources into making them, or spending money to buy them. I just don't get that. I thought it was rather lame. I thought it was, well, to be completely honest, excuse my language, I thought it was complete and utter bullshit. So I fixed that and just increased how much percentage you get from the zombie kills from the traps. So that was my workaround for that little problem. Let's see. Go back to my notes here. If you hear paper rustling in the background, my apologies. Having to cover quite a few my little mods here, trying to keep things straight. Okay, the fences here. This, in the regular game, this fence, both the centered version and the one that's offset to one side, you cannot shoot through these things. A bullet will not go through this fence in the regular vanilla game. Well, I was kind of got tired of that too. I was like, okay, I've had enough of this, because I'd be around like one of the farms and this fencing would be there. And also I use this fencing down in the mining areas of some of my custom POIs. And I could see the zombies down in the tunnels, but I wasn't able to shoot them. And I was like, okay, this is crap. I got to fix this. So I made it to where you can now shoot through the fence. And once again, let me say I get up over here where you get a couple Arlene's. Yeah, I'll give you a demonstration. Let's pick on Arlene here. Hey girl, how you doing? Yep. There you go. Yep. But you can shoot through the fence. So, very handy, very useful. And if you want to use this on one of your bases or a POI you're converting, or you're making a farm area, and you like the way this looks, but you didn't like the fact that you couldn't shoot through it, well, my mod fixes that. Now for the next mod I want to cover is the soda fountain. What I did with the soda fountain was I got tired of getting a bunch of murky water in the thing, and also I got tired of hardly ever getting a Mega Crush out of it. And to me, that's one of the main purposes of the soda fountain, was to be able to get some Mega Crush out of the thing. And I'm trying to go through my notes here. See if I find the right section. Okay, here we go. But basically, I upped the percentages. I got rid of the murky water altogether, and then now when you check the soda fountain, you don't get just one item now. Typically you will get two. Depending on the random number generation, you may only get one item, but originally it was set to get, you got 1 to 2 items of whatever it chose. Well, I upped that to 2 to 4. So you now have, you will get 2 items, and you will get anywhere from 2 to 4 of whatever it chooses. Also, I upped the percentage to 75% chance that you will get some Mega Crush. So you now have a very easy way. See, I got 2 and 2, red tea and some yucca juice. but you have a higher percentage of getting some Mega Crush now. And watch it all fall. Now that I'm doing a video, watch it all fall down on the lower end. There we go. Here we go. Oh, 6. Okay. Okay. So it decided to give me 6 on that. It made up for the other times it was ripping me. All right. That'll work. I'll settle for that. There we go. But you have a much greater chance of getting Mega Crush out of the soda fountain now. So between this and my mod that allows you to actually craft Mega Crush at the campfire, if you want to do a run and gun series and you're just constantly downing Mega Crush, my mod that allows you to craft it and this soda fountain mod would make that totally possible to do. It is in the realm of possibility now. These chests, don't mind these. This is for a test that I was doing that coincides with the second survival challenge that I made for physics. I have the loot that you're allowed to use for the challenge is governed by these chests, so they're just sort of here for make sure they were working properly. But the water coolers and the little jugs that go along with them, I modified these as well. I got tired of getting murky water out of a water cooler. It's like that just did not make any sense to me. It's like I figured you'd either be getting mineral water or regular, the boiled water. So you now have a higher chance of getting mineral water, and you get more of it. As you can see, I got 3 on this one. Once again, 3. And you got just the boiled water this time, 2 of those. But that's all you get out of these now is either mineral water or boiled water. Yeah, hit 4 on that one. Got lucky. And got 4 boiled water. And same thing for the bottles. So you're going to get anywhere from 2 to 4 of either boiled water or mineral water. So you don't have to worry about going thirsty. Now, the next item I'm going to go over is the Tier 6 toilet loot. Everybody loves finding a toilet pistol or a hunting knife in the toilets. Problem is with that, they were always Tier 1 items, the very lowest of the low. And it is a cool when you'd find them, but I always thought it's like, man, it'd be awful nice if those were Tier 6s. It'd give you even bigger reason to be searching through the toilets. And then after I thought that, I was like, well, what the heck? Why don't I just make it happen? So I made a Tier 6 toilet loot mod. Now, when I did that, I lowered the percentage for getting paper. Paper is now only a 50% chance that you'll get paper. You have a 75% chance of getting murky water out of the toilet now. And I also increased the amount of murky water that you got. I think it was originally set to 1 to 2. I think I bumped it up to 1 to 4 now. It just depends. There we go. And we got the desert vulture. Yeah, now we're talking, buddy. We got the bad boy. And seeing this forged iron here, That's the one. That's another thing I changed on the Better Blade Traps. I forgot to mention that. It only takes forged iron only to repair it now. And so that was the other change that I did on it. But yeah, you can actually get a tier 6 9mm pistol, and as you can see, the 44 Desert Vulture, and a tier 6 hunting knife. It are the items that you get out of the toilet now. And as you can see here, 3 of the murky waters was with it. Let's see if we can get lucky on one of the others here. Come on. Get down to the end of the line. Uh-oh. Looks like I used up all my luck for the Desert Vulture. Okay, last one. Come on. Give Daddy what he wants. And no cigar. Oh well. At least we hit the pay dirt, though. We got the Vulture. But you have a 20% chance now of finding either the Vulture or the 9mm pistol, and a 5% chance of getting a tier 6 hunting knife. You also have a 5% chance of getting the corn seeds. And when you do get the corn seeds, I up the amount that you get. You'll get anywhere from 3 to 5 corn seeds if you happens to random number generation. It rolls and it decides to give you that. You'll get 3 to 5 corn seeds now. But those are just some of my little quality of life mods that I made for the game. If you're interested in using these, I have given these to Physics Games, and he should be eventually posting them on his Discord channel. So if you want access to them, I'll put a link to his channel down in the description of this video, and all you have to do is follow it over to his channel, and then on his channel you'll find a link to his Discord channel. I know it's kind of a roundabout way of doing it, but as far as I know, I don't have a way of getting you directly into his Discord channel. So if there is, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But so hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and like I said, go over to Physics Games channel, follow the link to his Discord, and you can grab all of these and use them yourself. But just like the Trader Joel says, this video comes with 100% no money back guarantee. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Gun Chronicles signing off. I'll catch you on the next one.